Hello everyone, Jackie Edwards here. Welcome to the Women Power Wealth Show. Super excited, like always, that you are here to join me today. Today is the final episode in our I Don't Want People to Think series. And today I want to talk about feeling like a sellout. Because ultimately, when we say to ourselves, I don't want people to think I'm a sellout, it's because we think we're a sellout. Because again, we don't really know what other people think. We only kind of attribute thoughts in our own mind to those people. So we are the ones that think we are greedy or a bitch or different or a sellout, which is what we've talked about in the past episodes. So I want you to understand that it's up to us to change our minds. It's not up to us to go out there and change what everyone else thinks about us, because we don't know what they think about us. And it's none of our business what they think about us. The only thing we can change is ourselves and how we think about ourselves. So if I no longer think I'm a sellout, then I won't think other people are thinking I'm a sellout, because I'll know I'm not. And that's where we want to get to. Now, let's talk about why we think we're a sellout, or why we think other people think we're a sellout. And it's often when we're really thinking about people in our circle of impact, of where we're trying to make a difference, where our mission lies. So for instance, if your mission is around climate change and you are passionate about making the governments understand that they need to put stricter rules and regulations in place over businesses, over our cars that we're driving, over all the facets of our life to stop us from killing the planet. If that is where your mission lies, and you might feel really strongly about that, and then you might have some dissonance because you are a business owner. You are a strong female entrepreneur. And you might have two different worlds there. So you might have your kind of activist world where you're working with people who are passionate about making change and saving the environment. And that's awesome. And you all get excited together. And you start to attribute those people to thinking negatively about wealth and business because they think businesses are the ones that are destroying the environment. And that suddenly sets up a dissonance with your other side of your life because you are a business owner. So that's where that sellout idea might start to come in. So you might worry that those people in your kind of climate and environmental world will understand you're a wealthy business owner, you're a wealthy entrepreneur, you're a wealthy, powerful woman. That's not okay. You're being a sellout because in order to be a real climate activist, you are poor. You are struggling. You are doing things differently. Because oftentimes we think that in order to show that we're passionate about change, that we do that to the exclusion of everything else. So in order to show that we're passionate about the environment and creating change, that we can't be business owners. We can't be wealthy women. We can't, wear nice clothes. We can't drive nice cars, live in nice houses, because that's not what activists look like. Or there are places in your world where you'll have two different groups or multiple kind of different circles that you fall in. And those circles will seem mutually exclusive, so that you're uncomfortable talking about your wealth and your power to this group, the same as you're uncomfortable talking about your activism to this group. And that's where we need to start to bring things together. And I know I've talked in the past videos and the past episodes about how it's okay to be different, it's okay to have people and to leave them on their journeys and you take your journey, but it's also okay to start to change the story, to start to change the image of who we have to be, that you don't have to look a certain way, act a certain way, have a certain income to belong to a certain group, that you can make a change, you can be an activist without having to struggle and be poor and not have power. That you can step into your power, you can own that power, you can own that wealth, and by doing that, you can make a bigger change in the world. It doesn't have to be a struggle. It doesn't have to be whatever you think you're selling out from. You can still have whatever ideals and ideas that you want to have. You can have whatever beliefs and make whatever impact and difference that you want to make without having to completely fit in to whatever the stereotype for that is. You don't have to see yourself as a sellout, that, you can't be successful and still care about the planet, care about, changing poverty, care about changing whatever it is that you want to change passionately in the world. You can do it all. It doesn't have to be mutually exclusive. And as soon as you stop thinking of yourself as a sellout, then you can step into that power. You can own that power because you are not a sellout just because you have different beliefs and different places in different worlds. You can live in multiple worlds. You can follow multiple paths and still create the change and make the impact that you want to make. And it's completely okay to have different thoughts and different ideas. And it's completely okay to be exactly who you are and have all the things that you have and to make all the decisions that you want to make. You can be powerful and you can still make a difference. And you can have wealth and you can use that wealth to make a difference. Because I think that's the thing a lot of people forget, is that your wealth gives you more power to do whatever you want to do. And a lot of that power can go towards making a difference. And if you hold back that wealth, then you hold back your power and you stop making the full difference that you could make. When you are fully yourself and you feel fully comfortable and confident with exactly who you are and exactly what you stand for, and that what you stand for can be different in different areas and at different times. But when you're confident that you believe in yourself, that you know that you are doing the best that you can, and that you deserve everything you have, and that you can do anything you want, then you can step into your full power and really make change. You can impact your causes. You can inspire other people. And by using your wealth to do those things, you can make a bigger impact than if you don't use that wealth. That if you don't use that power that you inherently have, then you hold yourself back. And when you hold yourself back, you don't create the space that we need, that everyone needs. Because the more power you have, the more power and the more space there is for other women to have power, to make their difference. And we've talked about this in the other videos in this series, about the feminine version of power versus the masculine version of power. And when you step into that feminine power, it is a power with and a power to. So the more power you have, and wealth is power, the more power you have, the more impact you can make. The more space you create for everything around you. And the more power you have, the more power you can give to your causes, to the people around you. And then you all have more power. You can all make more impact. So it's really understanding that your wealth doesn't make you greedy. It doesn't make you a bitch. It doesn't make you different. Your wealth gives you power so that you can make change. It doesn't make you selfish or a sellout to have that wealth when other people don't. It gives you the power to raise the consciousness of the world up. And ultimately, that's what we are all trying to do. Every single cause that we are working towards, every single impact that we're working towards is ultimately raising the consciousness of the world. And as we raise that consciousness, everybody has more power, more desire to make change. And we create the wave, and we create the movement, and everything becomes better and grows as we become better and grow. And as we understand who we are and believe in ourselves and have our confidence to stand up for what we believe in all facets of our life, not just in one or two, but in all facets of our lives, and we step into ourselves as whole, powerful women, then we inspire others to do the same. We create more space for others, other strong, powerful women to step forward and make their difference. And more women to step forward. And as more and more and more and more women step forward, they create more and more and more change in their small communities, in their smaller worlds. And those changes just grow exponentially the more we get out there and the more comfortable we become with ourselves. So if you are ready to make that change, then please come and join me, and come and join the other powerful women that are working together on ourselves, on our areas of impact, so that we can grow our wealth, we can grow our power, so that we can make a difference in the world, so that we can change the world for our daughters and our granddaughters and our sisters and our nieces, and grow that human consciousness. Let's work together. So come and check out the website, womenpowerwealth.show, to learn more about my mastermind group of powerful women working together to make change. And I look forward to seeing you there. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of the Women Power Wealth Show. Thank you so much for joining me.